Mm. Om, Om, Om. Om Sahanavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Vyasaya Vishnurupaaya Vyasarupaaya Vishnave Namo Vai Brahmanidhaye Vasishtaya Namo Namaha. Om Namastaraya Namah Shambhave Chamayo Bhave Cha Namah Shankaraya Chamayaskaraya Cha Namah Shivaya Cha Shivataraya Cha Om Sri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tatulyam Rama Nama Varanane. Om Namo Brahmadibhyo Brahma Vidya Bhakti Vidya Yoga Vidya Dharma Vidya संप्रदाय कर्तृभ्यो वंश ऋषिभ्यो महद्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः ओम परब्रह्मणे नमः श्रुतिमात्रे नमः समस्त ब्रह्म विद्या भक्ति विद्या योग विद्या धर्म विद्या आचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो नमः श्री सीतारामाभ्यां नमः श्री उमामहेश्वराभ्यां नमः श्री वशिष्ठ विश्वामित्राभ्यां नमः श्री वाल्मीकि तुलसीदासाभ्यां नमः ओम श्री वेदव्यास महर्षिये नमः समस्त श्री रामचंद्र भक्तेभ्यो नमः श्री रामायण महाशास्त्र आचार्येभ्यो नमः अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधस्य अस्मिन् क्षणे एव अनुभवसिद्ध्यर्थं पुराणे इतिहासोक्त भगवद्भागवत दर्शनानुग्रहानुभव प्राप्त्यर्थं विश्वशान्तिकल्याणार्थम् अतिविशेषतः सनातनधर्मस्य वैदिकसंस्कृतेः पुनरुत्थानजागरण विश्वव्याप्त्यर्थं तत्कृत समस्तसाधकभक्तसेवकानां समस्तशक्तिसाधना सम्पदावाप्तिद्वारा अनुकूलतानां प्रसादद्वारा विघ्नशत्रुनिर्मूलनद्वारा धर्मसंस्थापनकार्ये नित्यनिरन्तर दिग्विजय प्राप्त्यर्थम विश्वशांति कल्याण एकता प्राप्त्यर्थम च श्री ब्रह्मांड पुराण अंतर्गत अध्यात्म रामायण शास्त्रस्य पारायण मध्ये वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे आदौ श्री राम नाम संकीर्तनम् ओम श्री राम जय जय राम 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 श्री राम जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम जय जय राम जय जय राम ओम नमोस्तु रामाय सलक्ष्मणाय देव्यै च तस्यै जनकात्मजायै नमोस्तु रुद्रेन्द्रयवानिरेभ्यः नमोस्तु चन्द्रार्कमरुद्गणेभ्यः ओम श्री परब्रह्मणे नमः ओम श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः अथ श्री ब्रह्मांड पुराणांतर्गत अध्यात्म रामायण शास्त्रम किष्किंधा कांडम अथ तृतीय सर्गः श्री महादेव उवाच फ्रेंड्स दिस अध्यात्म रामायण कितना भी तारीफ करे इसलिए महिमा का कम ही है बिकॉज ऑफ इट्स सच ए काइंड कंपैशनेट प्रोटेक्टिंग एम्पावरिंग and evaluating guidance given for our evolution. The only way we can thank our shastras, gurus, and Bhagavan is by living up to them in our own evolution. If you can click to our hearts, that day is the celebrating day, celebratable day. Is it not? And all these efforts of ours of regularly studying Shastra is leading to that change in our heart only of accepting the glory of these things and abiding by all these knowledges. उसी के लिए हम कर रहे हैं. Like the basement that is made of the building of 20 stories is in view of making the 10-storied building only step by step. In the same way, it is only our this committed regular listening one day slowly makes our understanding pakka, conviction pakka. Then we are committed thereafter to live life according to jnanam gained. That alone gives us liberation. No other alternative. अगर होता तो भगवान गुरु वही देते हमको. So the point here, as we talk in every class, is this beginning which we made. If it is stopped in between before we reach to the destination, then we'll be only loitering in this world of coming and going only in samsara. So whatever patience you had to come, perseverance you had to listen, then consistency you had in trying to understand, जारी रखना है. किसी भी कीमत पर हमें इसको नहीं छोड़ना. छोड़े तो गिर जाते. It's like climbing any tree or mountain. You have taken some supports and reached to a point. At that point, if you slip or leave that support, we fall back, and the falling is more painful. Therefore, commitment of ours, prayer to the Lord, हे भगवान हमको आगे का रास्ता दिखाते हुए आगे ही लेते जाइएगा, पीछे हमको नहीं जाना है. Let us not go back into the earlier life of samsara of egos and worst ragadvesha and making mess of our own life. ये हमको नहीं चाहिए. बस enough of it. I don't know how many lives we went through that, even in this life also. Now you are pulling us out of this daldal. Maybe cooperate to you to help us to come out of this and get a fresh bath coming out of the daldal with nice makeup and scented vented. Maybe live a happy life with a sumptuous lunch and dinner. In the same way, let the bhakti, let the jnana, let the viveka, let the vairagya, let these lifestyles adorn our life, beautify our lives, and give us the joy of living. Now we are living misery because we can't have energy, strength to die also. है कि नहीं? बड़ी आशा. So Adhyatma Ramayana, that way is an exemplary, perfect, beautiful text for our modern world. गीता और अध्यात्म रामायण दोनों पढ़ लो ना, फिर कल्याण हो जाएगा. पढ़कर समझकर साधना करने से, not only studying. Now here the topic is Diwali died, Tara's Vilapa, Sri Rama giving Upadesha. In the first stroke itself, in 3 or 4 slokas, Bhagavan Rama gives her the Tattva Atma Jnana. She tries to receive it, but still she wants an answer to an eternal question. If the Paramatma is untouched and never miserable, if the Deha is Jada, then who is suffering? That's a crucial question. How that suffering happens to him, whoever is suffering. They are the ones which are important parts of this particular fourth or third sarga of Kishkinda Kanda. That all portion tomorrow we'll see. Today तो हम जो तत्व के बारे में भगवान ने जो पहले ही स्ट्रोक में उनको कहा वो हम सुनते हैं. And before that, did you remember that question throughout night? है ना? Is this body your friend? If he is so, then he should answer you now. Because the body was there before, body is there now. पहले वो तुमको इतना प्यार से बोलता था, अभी बोलना चाहिए था. तुम भी उनको प्यार से बुलाते थे, जो भी नाम है वो रिस्पॉन्ड भी करता था. हाँ यार बताओ, अभी बोलो. Did you think about it throughout night? If you have thought over, you will slowly come out of the mixing up of Jiva and Deha as one. Will be able to differentiate Jiva and Deha to be separate. In spiritual evolution, no, this is the first and most essential topic or achievement. नहीं तो जीव देह से तादात्म्य बन गया तो कोई भी उसको छुड़ा नहीं सकते और कोई भी उसको दुख से दूर नहीं कर सकते. बिकॉज एवरी दुख इन वेकिंग प्लेन स्टार्ट्स बिकॉज अहम देहोस्मि. In dream, there is no this body. You may take other body. That may be also miserable. In sleep, there is no body only. In samadhi, not even sukshma sharira, all are dissolved. So that was a very crucial question by Rama. I tell you, really, if it hits somebody, they are the most fortunate fellows. Is it not? You can experiment. A dog, your own dog died, let us say. या somebody, आप वो dog क्या है? उसके अंदर जीव अलग है और शरीर अलग है. If the dog is that शरीर, it take biscuit even now when you offer. ये 10 मिनट पहले ले रहा है, अब नहीं ले रहा. अरे क्या? देह तो वही है, लेना चाहिए, नहीं ले रहा. तो अब नहीं ले रहा, तो पहले कौन ले रहा था? Understand the question? If this dog is not taking biscuit now, earlier it was taking. Earlier, now the common thing is body. So that time body took, this time body did not take, it cannot be. It should take now also. Or that time it should have not taken. Therefore, somebody other than the body is there as embodied who took that biscuit that time. Now he left, therefore he is not taking the body. that biscuit. So you take it. Till we are alive, then we take through this body. वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. देखो, वेदांत जितना भी सुनो बेसिक्स ही होते हैं. ये वाला सबसे बेसिक चीज है. यही वेदांति का अचीवमेंट. अदर फिलोसफीज में, अदर भक्ति योग, सब में देह में फंस कर ही सब करवाते हैं हमको. जो भी उपासनाएं कराते हैं उसमें देह उसमें को स्ट्रेंथनिंग करते हैं. देर ऑल टेम्पररी सॉल्यूशंस, नेवर कैन बी परमानेंट. only the Vedanta. So let us chant those 5 shlokas only. Today give time only in discussing that. ठीक है. किम श्री राम उवाच किं भीरुशोचसि व्यर्थं शोकस्या विषयं पतिं पतिस्तवायं देहो वा जीवो वा वद तत्त्वतः पञ्चात्मको जडो देहः त्वं मां सरुधिरास्थिमान् कालकर्मगुणोत्पन्नः सोऽप्यास्तेऽद्यापि ते पुरः मन्यसे जीवमात्मानं जीवस्तर्हि निरामयः न जायते न म्रियते न तिष्ठति न गच्छति न स्त्री पुमान् वा षण्डो वा जीवः सर्वगतो व्ययः एक एवाद्वितीयोऽयम् आकाशवदलेपकः नित्यो ज्ञानमयः शुद्धः सः कथम शोकम अर्हति। ये वाला एक पूरा आपको लग रहा है कि नहीं उपनिषदों का सबका सार है? How many times we listen? That's not important. Did it click to us? It's only question of clicking in Vedanta. Even realization also, it one moment's click. When the Guru kicks, it gets clicked. Oh, I thought I am there. Like waking from the dream. It just clicks. Yeah, I am not a dreamer with all that world dream problems, etc. I am totally different. एक बार जागृत हो गए एक ही क्षण, it will not take much time that you still की ड्रीम का दुख झेलना, हंसोगे उसको देखकर, ये सब इतना रियल हमने सोचा. Also it's clicking. By God's grace, if it happens, nothing like that. So what is the thing? Again, I'll say step by step. Don't feel bored or heavied because they're very topics. Important topic. Kim bhiru shochasi vyartham. Hey bhiru, kim shochasi vyartham. Bhiru is a word opposite to dhiraha. Dhiraha, dhairyavan. Bhiru, the one who has no dhairya. And dhirata is with knowledge. Bhiru is with ignorance. Therefore, knowledge is, Bhagavan is giving knowledge to make our dhira from bhiru. Okay, timid or frightened and very strong and withstanding. A knowledgeable person is dhairyavan. Ignorance is bhiru. Out of ignorance is suffering. Now Bhagavan gives jnanam. So he's saying, Kim bhiru shochasi virtham shokasya avishayam patim. You need not worry about your pati shoka. No, patita ayam dehova jivova vada. You think about it. Tattvata. We gave the examples and questions and all. So one need not elongate it. It is understood. You think, this deha is your husband or somebody inside the jiva. You have to answer. You have to find answer to yourself, please. And you can't say deha is pati because he's not talking now. He's not responding. Somebody else was seated. But इतने साल से हम delusion में थे फिर. आपसे कम से कम मौका आया सीखने को. That's so in all Smashan Ghat, when you go, body is there, jiva is gone, body is being burnt. So somebody was there embodied inside. सूक्ष्म है वो रियल बंदा है जिसके लिए देह दिया गया, अब खत्म है, ये चला गया पंच महाभूत में. He goes further in his evolutionary journey. Now about this deha, what minimum we have to know by which we can really get out of its attachment are given by our Rama Bhagavan in one shloka. If this one can thoroughly, unbiasedly listen, contemplate and understand, accept, he is doing the best to him. And after all, a day should come in our life as a Vedantin, spiritual seekers, ki this deha is not me. I am only embodied temporarily. In my evolution as a jiva, so many bodies are given to me. One of them is this, this also going away. And in every body given, I, the jiva, must make use of all opportunities to discover myself to be the self. Having discovered it, there will be no vasana samskara to be given with this deha to get bound again and again. ये वाला क्लिक होना चाहिए भगवत कृपा से. So first one, कि पंचात्मकः. It is assembly of 5 elements. Jadaha, it is inert, insentient. Then Tvangvamsa Rudhira Astiman, it is made up of all these dhatus, which are very abominable. When you look at them, when you unbiasedly look at them, and don't want to look at the content, outer container, which is little looking good, beautiful, usko देकर हम फंस जाते. That's what the other day we said. The outer skin, if it is little peeled away, Everybody's body has same seven things. And in Gurudev, while talking on this Vivek Chodamani, this topic about Deha, he says, why are you afraid of so much your wife? She's already there. ले लो जाके, she's कहाँ है? He Gurudev used to say, देख 7 bottles are kept. एक में blood है, एक में this your wife. Go ahead. 7 बोतलों में रखा है 7 धातुओं को. Why are you afraid? Worried she's dead? No, है उधर ही है. और ले लो उसको. You understood, he talks with this example in explaining it. She's all bottled. Flesh is there, bones are there, bone marrow is there the blood is there, and all this flesh. सब रखा है. Why? Run away only from that. Earlier it was put in a outer cover package. That's it. No, this is it not a truth? देह की बात कह रहे हैं आप. But if you are not ready to accept it, refuse it, who will to be blamed? Then suffer then. कुछ कुछ ट्रूथ्स जो होते हैं ना उनको एक्सेप्ट करने में मुश्किल होता है, लेकिन वही हमको प्रॉब्लम से दूर करता है. देन फोर्थ वन इज हाउ इट इज कम. काल कर्म गुण उपेता. बिकॉज ऑफ द 3 गुणास we do different karmas according to those karmas to give us karma phala in different kala, different dehas are given, and in that given deha also differences, there are changes, modifications go on happening. One day it goes away also. Saha api aste adya api te puraha. The same thing is there now also. Earlier also it was there. Ab batao, if he is your pati, this deha, he should respond to you. Now, if with your intelligence, if you understood your pati to be other than this deha, then who is he then? The jiva inside. Now, before talking about jiva, which he will answer after Tara asks a question, straight away Bhagavan denies the jiva, talks about Paramatma only inside. Because jiva, as we said yesterday with that example of marriage, is a pseudo entity. As long as you don't inquire about him, he appears to be there. The moment you inquire, he disappears. That jiva. Yesterday we saw ना, तो शादी में बंदा इतना काम कर रहा था तो फिर दोनों ने सोचा दूसरी तरफ का है. By the time they wanted to find him, who is he ran away with everything. This one beautifully Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi, na Saddarshanam, he gives that beautiful Rupodbhavo Rupatati Pratishtaha Rupashano Dhuta Gruhita Rupaha Swayam Virupasva Vichara Kale Dhavatyahankara Pishacha Eshaha. He gives that example. The Hankara Pishacha, which has come in our Adhyatma Bhagavata also, here also that Jiva. Ahankaram with Upadi becomes Jiva. Jiva freed from Upadi discovers himself Paramatma. Okay. Now Bhagavan is not talking about the Aham Vritti, then Chidabhasa, in that Aham Vritti, Chitka Abhasa. Because of that Chidabhasa Tadatmya, the Aham Vritti becomes knower and owner. Then he knows Mana Buddhi Ahankar and Chitta, and he owns them. Then through that he owns the prana, through the Indriya, the Deha, and through that the other beings. That's how he creates Ragadvesha and suffers. That will be the teachings in the next 5-6 slokas. After Tara asks the question, which is very crucial topic. Before that, Bhagavan, in his pure, immaculate kindness and compassion, straight away giving the Swarupa Lakshanas of Atma. देखो हर जगह क्या है ना, पहले आत्म स्वरूप बताया जाता है, क्योंकि सुनने वाले में अगर कोई ऑलरेडी क्वालिफाइड है, उस बंदे को इस ज्ञान से मोक्ष हो जाएगा, ही विल गो. Why should he listen all other details which are needed to know and to be practiced, forgetting Antakarana Shuddhi, because he's already got. If the 20 are seated, Atma Jnana given, 2 are fully perfect in their qualification. So they got it and they go. Remaining 18 ask, but then they will be told. The Paramatma is Maya Shakti, then Mahat Tattva, then from that the Ahankara, from that all the Shariras into the Jiva, identify the Upadhi, then look at the world, label the world good as bad, again Ragadvesha, then with that they do karma of 3 types, then they get 3 types of lokas or Sukha Dukha. These all will be told for them. Then what to do sadhana? You have to purify your antakarana. What is the purity of antakarana? Ragadvesha rahitya. How do you do? You are creating Ragadvesha by working selfishly. Now work selflessly, not for any outer result. That's the meaning of selflessness. But to see that your ragadesha gone away means purifying your heart. This is how that is taught to the people who are ज़्यादा फंसे हुए. और वो जो पहले वाला था वो भी पहले वैसे थे, but they have gone through all these learnings in their lives. They are परिपक्व. इसलिए गुरु लोग लेकिन गीता फर्स्ट 18 श्लोकास भगवान गिव तत्व ज्ञान, भाई मांडुक्य उपनिषद पहले तत्व ज्ञान, मुंडका तैत्तिरीय हर देह ब्रह्मविद आपनोत्परम पहले वो बता देते. जो क्वालिफाइड लायक है बस, बाकी नालायक हम जैसे बैठ के डिस्कस करते हैं. So he expects Tara to like, then he gives in the beginning only, bypassing the description regarding Jiva. So if this Deha is not your Pati, then Jiva should be your Pati inside. But Jiva also is pseudo. He directly talks about the Atma there. Then the Atma being everywhere, including you, so it is never separated from you. Then for whom you are crying there? गीता में नत्वेवाहम जातु नासम नत्वम नेमे जनादिवाह न चैव न भविष्यामः सर्वे वयं ततः परम देहिनोऽस्मिन् राधे कौमारम. All those initial shlokas 18 of chapter 2 are pure Advaita Jnanam. We are going to study with Bhashyam, I don't know which language. So here he says, Manyase Jivam Atmanam. If you say this Jiva means your husband as Atma, the self inside, then Jivaha, then I'm explaining you who is that Jiva. भगवान जीव के बारे में नहीं बोल रहे, सीधा आत्मा के. फर्स्ट निरामयः, सेकंड इज न जायते न म्रियते, फोर्थ न तिष्ठति, फिफ्थ न गच्छति, सिक्स्थ न स्त्री न पुमान् न षण्डः, देन सर्वगतः अव्ययः एक एव अद्वितीयः आकाशवत् अलेपकः नित्यः ज्ञानमयः शुद्धः. See, in these many pointers, when we travel, we reach the pointed Paramatma. And that Paramatma is our essential self. He alone is everywhere. Once you discover it, he never dies or born. Therefore, Katham Shochitam Arhati. Katham Shokam Arhati. How can that, you are this Paramatma who was there in this Sharira so far, he was manifesting through that Deha, that's it. But now he is not manifesting through Deha, but is eternally everywhere there. Then how are you crying for him? Katham Shokam Arhati. This is a big topic. That's what I told you yesterday. This portion of Tara Upadesha by Rama, every shloka needs to be given lot of background of other textbooks, other Prakarana Granthas. It's all in mind, but I'm always afraid of the time every day. Because by the time you do this Ramayana, it is your dinner time. तो ये सारे लोग चिल्ला रहे होंगे, जल्दी आके बनाओ बनाओ. But sometime in some life, we'll study only Adhyatma Ramayana because of its sublimity and completeness. अभी तो हम झलक देख रहे हैं. This portion particularly needs. Katham shochitum arhati. How will you cry for that self? Therefore, Bhagavan is giving the never born, never dying Atma Drushti to Tara. And the basic problem is what? Which we have not touched yesterday before. Today we'll touch it. Again, it will come in Rama's mouth only. Ki, when I consider I am Deha, I look at the world as Deha. When I consider myself as Jiva, I look at the world as Jivas. When I consider myself or discover myself as self, I will see everywhere the same self. Therefore, when I get my own inner clarity, then the whole world appears. That's what यथा दृष्टि तथा सृष्टि. इसलिए हमको खुद अपने आप के स्वरूप को जानने से everything is same self. There is nothing born or dying in that. Water is never born and dying. Waves are ever born and dying. The one who mourns for every wave's birth and death, he can never be happy in this world. The one who is enjoying birth and death because he knows that water which is never born and dying is reality on which waves coming and going is a natural an expression of jubilation of the water. Both are equal. Death alone is the completeness of the birth. Both janma mrityu दोनों समान value को है. The one who discovers it, I tell you, is the master of his spirituality. उनका लग गया मानो पूरा जैकपॉट. जिसने अपने जिंदगी में जन्म और मृत्यु दोनों को समझ लिया, उनके चरण में प्रणाम बस. He has conquered. He has done it. He has ना puzzle solving होता है ना, riddle solving, sudoku budoku जो भी आप कहते हो. What a joy. That's nothing when this is discovered. We are all heading towards that realization, revelation only through regular study. So the self inside is first Niramaya. Amaya means dis-ease. At ease, viva, dis-ease. That at ease becomes dis-ease because of some modification in it. Therefore, Niramaya means modification less, change less, means ever the same. The self is. Okay, only these things we'll talk today. The Atma Swarupa ka Lakshana jo Bhagavan ne बताया. Niramaya, no disease, it is always at ease. Disease means modification, vikara. Sure, pure self is that which cannot be modified. Modification happens on some substantial, perceivable things which are affected by the Kala. Paramatma being Sukshmati Sukshma and also Kalatita, he can never be coming to any Amaya or disease or the modification or Vikara. Think about this, and that self is in me. Very subtle it is. Behind, it is hidden behind either Panchakosha kaho or Teen Deha ya Tri Avastaye. We have to do the sadhana to reach it out. Second one, he is na jayate namriyate. See, it is neither born, because to be born it should be absent. It being an eternal presence, it can never be born. When there is no birth, only those which are born will die. Those who never born never die. Therefore, the Paramatma also never born, never dies. Jagat also never born, never dies. Paramatma remains eternal. Jagat appears and disappears. Is it not? Gold is never born, never dying. So to ornament is never born, never dying. Gold never born, never dying because of its reality. Ornament is never born, dying because it is imaginary. इसलिए सत्य का भी जन्म मरण नहीं होता, मिथ्या का भी जन्म मरण नहीं होता, उसका अपियरेंस डिसअपियरेंस होता है. So न जायते न म्रियते न तिष्ठति न गच्छति. Not it sits or stays at one place, na gacchati. Okay. Na tishtati na gacchati. Means, tishtati means what? Sitting at one place. A person can sit a place when he is other than that place and the asanam. There is nothing other than Paramatma for him to sit on. When na gacchati, there is no place where he is not there to go. So, na jayate, na mriyate, na tishtati, na gacchati, niramaya. 5 things are told. Then discover that self in us. For that, we have to be very subtle. Subtlety comes with purity. Okay, purity, subtlety go together. Impurity and grossness go together. The more we become pure, immaculate. Purity is freed from lust, passion, desires, freed from raga, dvesha. And we become freed from them only by discovering that we can exist without them. And that can be done through experiments. That upavasas, the refrainments, and restraints are all the experiments we do in our own life to discover our freedom and independence from these impurifying factors of our life called as krodha, raga, dvesha. Then not only we can live without them, but they are obstacles if they are entertained. Therefore, drop them. This is how the evolution in the understanding. Practically, when we do it for a long time, truly we can drop them, still remain so pure in our heart. In that pure heart, the subtlety comes. To such subtle person, this self which is here described in a seeming and abstract manner starts understandable and revealing also. So Niramaya na jayate, na mriyate, na tishtati, na gacchati. Then nastri puman na shandova. He is neither masculine nor feminine nor neuter. Because these genders are only to the deha, not to jiva. स्थूल देह को ही लिंग होते हैं. शरीर is neither स्त्रीलिंग na pumsing na pullinga na napumsakalinga. When it is not स्त्रीलिंग pulling napumsakalinga, how can it be darling? Is it not? If it's not any of these 3 ling, how can it be the 4th linga you are adding, darling? 3 से फंस रहे हैं और चौथा आ गया उधर. So, न स्त्री पुमान हुआ, जीवः सर्वगतः. There is no place where he is not there. Avyaya is imperishable, never decaying. Ekah eva advitiya is one, such one where there is no second. Ekah eva advitiya akashavad alepakaha. He is like space, supports everything, but never touched by this anything which is supporting. So too the self supports everything, never touched by anything which it supports. So finally, nityaha, it is beyond time. Jnanamayaha is pure consciousness. awareness, not consciousness of or awareness of. Then Shuddha, again, it is pure without the layer of Maya. Saha katham kshokamarhati. Such is how he deserves to become miserable. How come Rama talked about Vali this? Because वाली को भगवान ने ज्ञान देकर मुक्ति दे दिया ना, देखो वाली नामक जीव है ही नहीं हो, इनको मुक्ति मिल गया. So maybe because of that he is talking. So he is refusing to tell or listen to Tara's Vilapa as if Vali is a jiva. It's very sublime things, very beautiful. Given a time, we can revel more on it. But भागवत ज़्यादा हमारा समय ले रहा है, okay, उसमें भी हमको मजा ही मिल रहा है, so ये भी है. So tomorrow, her question, then Bhagwan's answer, which is very crucial for us to understand how we becoming jiva, getting bound to upadhi. That lesson is taught. That itself shows us the lesson also how to get out of that commotion. Sarvam Ramarpanam. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Om Sri Guru Bhyo Paravarshibhyo Parabrahmane Shrutimatre Tatsat Brahmarpanamastu. Ol Shri Ramachandra Bhagavan Ki Jai. Let us do our chantings. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Dhanvantare Amritakalshastaya Sarvamay Vinasanaaya Trilokinathaya Sri Mahavishnave Namaha. Om Bhagyabdi Chandrika Bhakta Chittaki Ganagana रोग भरदम भोले मुत्तिदार कुटारिकाय नमो नमः. ओम नासै रोगरे सब वीरा चवतनंतनवत वीरा. ओम श्री हनुमत वीराय नमः. ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते नमः. ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते नमः. ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते नमः. ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते नमः. शिव स्मरण. ओम नमः शिवाय 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 Om Namah Shivaya, 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 Nrsimha. Om Vajnaka Vidmahe Tikshna Dagashtaye Dhimahi Tanno Narasimha Prachodayat. Om Namo Bhagavate Sri Lakshmi Narasimhaya Prahladaaya Cha. Om Vajnaka Vidmahe Tikshna Dagashtaye Dhimahi Tanno Narasimha Prachodayat. Om Namo Bhagavate Sri Lakshmi Narasimhaya Prahladaaya Cha. Om Vajnaka Vidmahe Tikshna Dagashtaye Dhimahi Tanno Narasimha Prachodayat. Om Namo Bhagavate Sri Lakshmi Narasimhaya Prahladaaya Cha. Ramasmaranam. Om Rama 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 Rama. Yesterday we started Ashtottara Shatanamavali chantings. Today we will do Lord Shiva. Om Shivanugrahena Parishadukta Brahma Siddhyartham Purane Ityasokta Bhagavad Bhagavad Darshananugranva Praptyartham Sanatana Dharma Vaidika Samskrutehe Haindava Samskrutehe Purarthana Jagana Vishwavyaptyartham Vishwashanti Kalyanartham Asmakam Sadhakanam Ayurarogeshwarya Kshema Stairya Adi Shraddha Samasta Satsampada Shakti Sadhanavaptyartham Shastra Adhyayane Nirvignata Purvaka Vijaya Praptyartham Sri Shivashtottara Shatanamavalyaha Parayanam Vayam Sarve Karishyamahe. Lord Shiva's 108 names. What you have to do, in fact, all the three classes you are listening with meditative voice. I'm very happy with it. Last things, the chantings which we are doing, Kondamo Bhagavate Vasudeva Ityani, from tomorrow will pay more attention to do it in a meditative manner. So that anyway, when we are doing, let us add the perfection, divinity, beauty to it, so that it itself becomes prayerful meditation, meditational prayer. And we invoke Guru Kripa, Bhagavad Kripa. So let us do in the same mood this Shivashtottaram. Remember Lord Shiva in whatever form you like, and you are offering flowers at his feet. while chanting this mantra, asking him to give Brahmanubhuti moksha. Then Bhagavad Shiva and all Devata Darshana. Start. Om Shivaya Namaha, Om Maheshwaraya Namaha, Om Shambhave Namaha, Om Pinakine Namaha, Om Shashishekharaya Namaha, Om Vamadevaya Namaha, Om Virupakshaya Namaha, Om Kapardine Namaha, Om Neelalohitaya Namaha, Om Shankaraya Namaha, Om Shulapanaye Namaha, Om Khatwangine Namaha, Om Vishnuvallabhaya Namaha, ओम शिपिविष्टाय नमः, ओम अंबिकानाथाय नमः, ओम श्रीकंठाय नमः, ओम भक्तवत्सलाय नमः, ओम भवाय नमः, ओम शर्वाय नमः, ओम त्रिलोकेशाय नमः, ओम शितिकंठाय नमः, ओम शिवाप्रियाय नमः, ओम उग्राय नमः, ओम कपालिने नमः, ओम कामारये नमः, ओम अंधकासुरसूदनाय नमः, ओम गंगाधराय नमः, ओम ललाटाक्षाय नमः, ओम कालकालाय नमः, ओम कृपानिधये नमः, ओम भीमाय नमः, ओम परशुहस्ताय नमः, ओम मृगपाणये नमः, ओम जटाधराय नमः, ओम कैलासवासिने नमः, ओम कवचिने नमः, ओम कठोराय नमः, ओम त्रिपुरान्तकाय नमः, ओम वृषांकाय नमः, ओम वृषभारूढ़ाय नमः, ओम भस्मोद्धूडितविग्रहाय नमः, ओम सामप्रियाय नमः, ओम स्वरमयाय नमः, ओम त्रयीमूर्तये नमः, ओम अनीश्वराय नमः, ओम सर्वज्ञाय नमः, ओम परमात्मने नमः, ओम सोमसूर्याग्निलोचनाय नमः, ओम हविषे नमः, ओम यज्ञमयाय नमः, ओम सोमाय नमः, ओम पंचवक्त्राय नमः, ओम सदाशिवाय नमः, ओम विश्वेश्वराय नमः, ओम वीरभद्राय नमः, ओम गणनाथाय नमः, ओम प्रजापतये नमः, ओम हिरण्यरेतसे नमः, ओम दुर्धर्षाय नमः, ओम गिरीशाय नमः, ओम गिरिशाय नमः, ओम अनघाय नमः, ओम भुजंगभूषणाय नमः, ओम भर्गाय नमः, ओम गिरिधन्वने नमः, ओम गिरिप्रियाय नमः, ओम कृत्तिवाससे नमः, ओम पुरारातये नमः, ओम भगवते नमः, ओम प्रमथाधिपाय नमः, ओम मृत्युंजयाय नमः, ओम सूक्ष्मतनवे नमः, ओम जगद्व्यापिने नमः, ओम जगद्गुरवे नमः, ओम व्योमकेशाय नमः, ओम महासेन जनकाय नमः, ओम चारुविक्रमाय नमः, ओम रुद्राय नमः, ओम भूतपतये नमः, ओम स्थाणवे नमः, ओम अहिर्बुध्न्याय नमः, ओम दिगंबराय नमः, ओम अष्टमूर्तये नमः, ओम अनेकात्मने नमः, ओम सात्विकाय नमः, ओम शुद्ध विग्रहाय नमः, ओम शाश्वताय नमः, ओम खंडपरशवे नमः, ओम अजाय नमः, ओम पाशविमोचकाय नमः, ओम मृडाय नमः, ओम पशुपतये नमः, ओम देवाय नमः, ओम महादेवाय नमः, ओम अव्ययाय नमः, ओम हरये नमः, ओम भगनेत्रभिदे नमः, ओम अव्यक्ताय नमः, ओम दक्षाध्वरहराय नमः, ओम हराय नमः, ओम पूषदन्तभिदे नमः, ओम अव्यग्राय नमः, ओम सहस्राक्षाय नमः, ओम सहस्रपादे नमः, ओम अपवर्गप्रदाय नमः, ओम अनंताय नमः, ओम तारकाय नमः, ओम परमेश्वराय नमः, ओम जगदीश्वराय नमः, ओम श्री सांब सदाशिवाय नमः। ओम भूर्भुवस्सुः प्राणायाम। ओम न तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चन्द्रतारकं नेमा विद्युतो भान्ति कुतोऽयमग्निः तमेव भान्तमनुभाति सर्वं तस्य भाषा सर्वमिदं विभाति। ओम नारायणाय विद्महे वासुदेवाय धीमहि तन्नो विष्णु प्रचोदयात्। ओम दाशरथाय विद्महे सीतावल्लभाय तन्नो राम प्रचोदयात्। राम भार्याय विद्महे नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्म विद्यां बोल सियावर रामचंद्र भगवान की जय। राधावर कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय। उमावर चंद्र चूड़ भगवान की जय। रामायण महाभारत भागवत उपनिषद गीता ब्रह्मसूत्र योग वासिष्ठ पातंजलि योग दर्शन अध्यात्म रामायण सूत संहिता शिवपुराण समस्त सनातन वैदिक संस्कृति श्रुति स्मृति पुराण इतिहास शास्त्र की जय श्री वेदव्यास सुखदेव सूतादि भागवताचार्य की जय श्री वेदव्यास वशिष्ठ वाल्मीकि विश्वामित्र तुलसीदासादि रामायणाचार्य की जय श्री वेदव्यास वैशंपायन याज्ञवल्क्य आद्य शंकरादि ब्रह्म विद्याचार्य की जय श्री हिरण्यगर्भ कपिल पतंजलि व्यासादि योग दर्शनाचार्य की जय। बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय। सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। आज के आनंद की जय। नमः पार्वती पते हर महादेव हर सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंदा गोविंद जानकी जीवन स्मरण जय जय राम राम अम्बे आदिपराशक्ति माता की जय समस्त साधक श्रोत वक्ता सेवक जिज्ञास उपासक गण की जय थैंक यू ओम श्री राम ओम नमः थैंक यू